What's up guys, this is Eagle Eye Team back again today, and today we have a very special video. We have teamed up with a very good channel and a very good friend of mine, the Fantasmic Fanatic, and she makes really interesting videos and she debunks lots of myths and gives you tips as well, and a lot of Disney stuff, so it's really fascinating. So we're going to do a channel takeover, so without any further ado, take it away.
Hello everybody, it's the Fantasmic Fanatic here, and welcome back to my... Wait, this is not my channel. How did I get here? I'm just kidding guys, I know exactly why I'm here. Today I'm taking over Eagle Eye 18's channel while he is over on mine. Today we'll be counting down some of the best magic tricks that can be seen on stage or on rides in the Walt Disney World Resort. Considering Eagle Eye's game is magic tricks, I stopped by at the right time. But what do I consider a magic trick? Well, my definition can be anything that creates an illusion to enhance an event. That's answer isn't just technology. So that can be quick changes to smoke and mirrors. But don't worry guys, I will not ruin too much of the magic to how these illusions are done, as sometimes the Disney magic stays better when it's kept a secret. Make sure to like and subscribe to my channel and to Eagle Eye 18's channel if you want to see more Disney and magic videos. Remember, by liking and commenting, you help our channels to grow and to get more recognition. The first magic trick we have is actually a pretty simple one, and it's on the palace stage for Mickey's Royal Friendship Fair. In this performance, Mickey and his friends introduce us to their new pals from other kingdoms, and one of these kingdoms is Arendelle. You already know where this is going. In the Anna, Elsa and Olaf section, Queen Elsa actually performs a rendition of Let It Go, because that song is inescapable no matter where the character shows up, where Elsa actually performs some real ice magic. Now this is not one of the most advanced of Elsa's magic sequences around the resort, and it hasn't got a huge wow factor, but it's a brilliant bit of costume design and sleight of hand. If you look closely you can catch that when Elsa turns, she puts her hand in a small pocket, and when she turns back to the audience, she now has snow in her hand. She has a pocket on either side and she just grabs snow out of whatever pocket is not facing the crowd. This is a really cool compromise to using projection mapping in a performance with Elsa. Now, if we head to Epcot, we're going to spend a little time with our friend Figment. The Imagination with Figment actually has a really fun segment where we're in this sight lab and we come across a huge butterfly. This butterfly then disappears as we pass by it on our journey. But how? That's quite a large animatronic to make disappear in less than a few seconds. Well, mirrors are the big secret here. The cage has a large but discreet mirror placed right down the centre, and on one side there is half a butterfly animatronic, and on the other, the side is empty. The mirror makes the butterfly look whole, and as we pass through it, it looks like it's disappearing, but we have just moved on to an empty side of the mirror. There is actually another example of this magic in Magic Kingdom, so comment below if you know it. The first to answer correctly will get a shout out on my channel next week. As I said in my last video, which was all about forced perspective, resized set pieces help to create the illusion that certain figures are taller or smaller than they really are, such as how the rocks in Pandora don't really reach the height that they do. Well, how do the Pandora's rocks float? I mean, if Disney could actually make structures float, Elon Musk would have had his hands all over it by now. Well, due to the gift of forced perspective, we know that that's exactly what is holding the rocks up. The vines are more than just decoration. The vines that are connected to each of the mountains are actually made of steel, and they seem to be the main supporting weight of rock structures. By theming the reinforcements to something so unrecognisable and insignificant as a vine, we don't pay attention to them and we think the rocks are really floating. Heading over to the Haunted Mansion, we are taking a look at our 99 happy haunts, but in particular the spinning busts scene. In this scene it appears that the statues are turning and following us with their eyes as our ride buggy moves along. However, these busts are standing completely still, and it's our mind that's doing the spinning. Each of these busts are actually concave figures. The side of the bust facing us is hollow. Due to the optical illusion, our brains process the features to make it seem like a convex face. As our buggy moves along, the concave figure gives the illusion it's turning as we keep changing the angle we are seeing it from. For our final illusion, we are expanding to the whole of the Walt Disney World Park. In this illusion, we are looking at my favourite effect ever. This magic trick is the Pepper's Ghost effect. How it works? A sheet of glass is positioned in front of the guests and set at a certain angle to both the audience and the physical animatronic that the effect intends to mirror, which is hidden. At this angle, the background remains clearly visible, but the glass also partially reflects an image of the animatronic. To the audience, it appears as though there is a transparent version of the animatronic in the scene in front of them, with the ability to appear or disappear. It's like when you are reflected on a window of a display case, and it kind of gives the effect that you are standing in the display. This effect is used in several places throughout the parks. It's how the passengers appear in the hallway in Tower of Terror, and again we see it in the Seas with Nemo and Friends when all of the animated fish appear in the real tank. The Winnie the Pooh ride also has an example of movement, as the Winnie the Pooh figure begins to float upwards, while the main animatronic stays firmly planted on the ground. My favourite version of this Pepper's Ghost effect is actually one of the largest setups, not only in Disney World, but in America. This effect brings us back to the Haunted Mansion, where we're in the ballroom scene. In this scene, the ghosts begin to appear and disappear periodically throughout your journey in the scene. The real figures for the ghosts are actually underneath the track we are on, and they are projected onto the main display. It's my favourite example of the effect, and I love it so much. Thanks so much for watching this video, it's hugely appreciated. Again, subscribe to my channel to join the little family we are building, and like the video so I know that this is the kind of content you want to see. Make sure to show Eagle Eye some love as well, and subscribe right now to never miss another crossover we do, and trust me, there will be plenty. If you want to see more of me, Eagle Eye will link me in the description below, and make sure to check out his video over on my channel. Thanks for having me, Eagle, it's been splendid. Thank you guys for watching and have a lovely day!